And the question is, how do I gross $1 million in my private practice? If you watched my video the other day, I talked about multiple six figures and making six figures. I used to hear so many people talk about six figures, and now I'm starting to hear people talk about, how do I have $1 million practice? What do I do in order to gross $1 million? Because if a practice is grossing $1 million, the net is going to be probably, depending on expenses, pretty good for that group practice owner. The thing about having a $1 million practice that I have found is you need two things: really good people and really good systems. If you have really good people working for you, whether they're your contractors, your employees, your admin staff, your clinical staff, they need to be really good people. I love to invest in good people in my group practice. I am going to share this video with them because I don't tell them enough how much I really do appreciate them. And I think that's what makes us really stand apart, is the type of care that we give. We are called caring therapists for a reason, right? So I hire people who fit that mold. So you need to find out what the mold is for your group practice and really hire people that you feel comfortable in investing in financially, emotionally, within the parameters, like educationally, within the parameters of your group practice. Can you see these people being here with you in a model that really works for them and really works for you? You also really want to invest in your admin staff. I cannot function without my admin staff. I cannot. I'm going to be really honest. I cannot. I would probably lose my mind if they just both up and quit tomorrow. I'd be like, what is the password to Availity? Because it's been a really long time since I've been on Availity, right? So having people that you can really trust with your admin work. They have access to your client files. Granted, they do trainings and they take HIPAA classes, but they have access to credit cards, information. They have access to all the back end stuff. They know your finances. They have a general idea of your finances. They have your passwords to everything. And these are people you really need to be able to trust, and you should be able to trust them. So ask yourself, if you're thinking about having a $1 million plus practice, can you trust your admin people? And if the answer is no, it's going to be very hard for you to go up to that next level. You may be stuck where you don't want to be. If you have a smaller practice and you have great admin staff, that doesn't necessarily mean that you need to jump up to $1 million, but that is going to be a really key to your success. And the other thing is to have really good systems in place, because you're going to need staff, right? You're not probably going to make $1 million on your own. Maybe there's people out there. If you're out there making $1 million on your own in your group practice, I'd love to hear from you. But chances are you would really need some staff, whether it's other therapists for your group practice, or if you have courses, you're going to need, if you have $1 million course, you're going to need to have some kind of administrative staff helping you. You really need systems in place. It needs to be so easy for you, for your clinicians, for your admin staff, and for your clients to book appointments, pay for appointments, and do everything that is related to your appointments. That is our system. I personally like when things are very simple. I am not a really big details person. So I like things to be like as simple as possible. Like, somebody calls, they book, they get a reminder email, they come in, and then everything is explained in there. Because for me, I don't necessarily have the time in my personal life to check all the, dot all the I's and cross all the T's. So I like everything to be really simple and really easy. That's how I like to run my group practice, because I like for it to be a good user experience for my clinicians and for our clients. And so having good systems in place is really going to set you apart. So I want you to take a look at your systems. Let me know, maybe in the comments, or email us and let us know what systems you need help with to take you to that next level. I'm going to talk about a third ingredient that you need, but first, I want to thank our sponsor, TherapyNotes. If you're looking for an electronic health record that's really full service, that can really take your practice to the next level, I want you to check out TherapyNotes. They're used to working with practices that are high producers. So they have great reporting. That's my favorite thing. I know everybody loves the customer service, which everybody raves about. You can get somebody on the phone. My favorite thing is the reporting, because you can see things so easy and so clearly that you can track, and it makes my systems go really smooth. So I want you to check out TherapyNotes, and especially because they have a free telehealth option, which we know telehealth is here to stay. The final ingredient is you. It's always you. It's always the owner of the practice. You are the final ingredient. You are the face. You are the name. Even if the practice is not your name, even if your business is not your name. So you have to really look inside of yourself. Are you comfortable with grossing $1 million? What kind of impact do you want to make? Who do you want to serve? And how does that serve you? What kind of planning and leadership do you want to bring to the table? Because you are always going to be a part of your business. You're always going to be a part of your practice. Even if you are not seeing clients, for instance. It's like a message to myself right now because I'm not seeing clients. I'm still the face of my practice. You're still the face of your practice. And you are the key ingredient to making your practice a success. I am here most days of the week answering your questions. I'll see you soon, everybody. Bye.